We are here to bring a new type of news show.
New insights, new styles, and new topics every day.
We're News Generation.
Bring news just for you. It's Thursday, October 31st here in Seoul. I'm Song Yujin and you're watching News Generation. Today we're joined by Choi Ji.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday, and Ki Kim.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. Now both are here to speak on behalf of those in their 20s and 30s. So we're going to begin with our keyword news of the day. Since today is Halloween Day, October 31st, today's keyword is Halloween. Although Halloween isn't a traditional Korean holiday, many young people in the past enjoyed dressing up in costumes and spending time with friends in popular nightlife areas like Seoul's Itaewon and Hongik University areas. However, the atmosphere has changed significantly after more than 100 people died in a tragic crowd crush on October 29, 2022. While Halloween festivities are still expected to take place this year, just like last year, the government has strengthened safety measures to prevent overcrowding. For one, the Seoul city government recently announced new safety protocols. So how is the city government preparing to prevent overcrowding?
So to prevent any safety issues, especially regarding the large crowds, Seoul has decided to implement a special safety plan for 15 different areas within the city. And those are Itaewon, where we had an unfortunate crowd crush a couple years back, Hongdae area, Cheongsu Cafe District, Gangnam-yeok District, Apgujeong, Ikseondong, and Sinchon or Ide, the college districts. Pretty much every area you expect a large crowd, especially the young crowds. And there will be 8 real-time monitoring rooms, and they will be working with related organizations, institutions, and the disaster safety management control rooms. 4,200 people will be deployed to Itaewon alone, and that's how much Seoul is prepared for this Halloween tonight. And subways might not stop at some of the crowded stations, so if you're arranging a trip for your Halloween party, you might want to check out your schedule.
Right, it's definitely important to check out your schedule. Now, Chi, how are you? How are you planning to spend tonight? Do you have any specific plans or not?
No, I don't have any plans. I've never really enjoyed celebrating this festivity, especially in crowded areas as an adult, although I did like going trick-or-treating as a child to receive candies when I was living in Thailand. However, I still do vividly remember the tragic incident from 2 years ago. I woke up to several missed calls from my brother, who was quite worried that I might be outside that night. And when I saw the photos and videos of the scene from the tragic night, I thought it wasn't real at first.
Right.
I assumed it was part of the Halloween celebration or something. And so for days and weeks afterward, I felt deeply sad and very shocked at what I had seen and what I had heard. And I remember it affecting me psychologically in a pretty profound way.
I think a lot of people among our generation especially felt like that because many of the victims were part of our age group. So if you have plans to go out and enjoy Halloween today, make sure that safety always comes first. And that was our keyword news for this Thursday. So we're now going to move on to our main discussion of the day. It's Thursday when we talk about the Korean wave and the global appeal of Korean culture. Take a look at the screen to find out more on today's topic.
This is a scene from the Nigerian movie My Sunshine. Interestingly, the characters use Korean words like "daebang" meaning amazing, and "근데" which translates to "so what?" Today, we're going to take a look at how this movie came about and what inspired its filmmaker to integrate elements of Korean culture into the story.
So today we're going to start off by taking a closer look at this movie, My Sunshine. It has been reported multiple times by domestic news outlets here in Korea because it is a Nigerian movie that uses Korean language. So Ki, can you please tell us more about this movie and also how it first came to life?
Yeah, I just saw this movie this morning, and it is an amazing piece. So I really recommend you watching it. My Sunshine is produced by Kemi Ikushedung. She is an actress slash content creator from Nigeria who is inspired by Korean dramas. She used a lot of Korean lines in the movie. My Sunshine was the very first Nigerian movie where they incorporated Korean language. It was well received. Actually, you would see 대박, 와, 엄청나, like all the Korean lines in Korean during the movie, and it's very innovative integration of two culture indeed.
Right, definitely this is a fresh cultural fusion between South Korea and Nigeria. And Ji, I also want to ask you, can we see this movie as a sign that the Korean wave, also known as Hallyu, is expanding even further? further?
For sure, because I mean, the popularity of Korean content is spreading beyond Asia, Europe, and the Americas, extending even into Africa.
Right.
And so the Korean wave is really becoming a global phenomenon as it reaches every continent in the world. And research even indicates that K-drama viewership in Nigeria has surged to the 5th position. And the first ever K-pop concert was held in Nigeria last May as well, all contributing to the rise in the popularity of K-content within the country. And I watched not all of it like Hyun, but part of this movie, My Sunshine, and I was so excited to watch it because it's made by some people who are not Korean, Nigerians, and them talking in Korean. It just made me really proud, and it was also fun to watch. Yeah, I think I'll finish it soon.
Right. So to get more insights on the Korean wave in Nigeria and also more about this movie, we're really thrilled to welcome the filmmaker of My Sunshine. She is Kemi Ikusenun. Kemi, welcome to the show, and thank you so much for your time today.
Hi, thank you. And my name sounds incredible in your mouth.
Great. So, Kemi, we first want to ask, I think a lot of our viewers would want to know this as well. What inspired you to create a film using a Korean drama-like storyline and also actual Korean expressions?
Okay, so this is my first movie. I wanted to do something I just enjoyed watching. And Korean movies is just something there are movies I just enjoy. And I wanted to do something I just had a lot of, not necessarily a lot of knowledge, but at least more knowledge than certain people in Nigeria. So I just, for the first movie, I just wanted to do something that I was passionate about.
Right.
I see. Well, do you have a favorite Korean drama or genre? Were there any specific shows that actually influenced you to create My Sunshine?
Yes, definitely. Boys Before Flowers. That's everybody's first love. I don't know in South Korea what the movie, the first love in South Korea, but in Nigeria, Boys Over Flowers is like everybody's first love. So yes, Boys Over Flowers, The Hairs, yes. Basically, I think anything that Lee Min-ho watches or acts in.
Okay. Well, can you share any fun or memorable stories while you're producing this film?
Memorable. I feel like it was a bit stressful because not everybody on set could speak Korean. So we had to, rehearse and rehearse for a very long time. It was supposed to be like all Korean, but my director was like to engage more audience. We needed to mix everything up, and I'm just so happy with the outcome. But it was stressful trying to rehearse with people because there were just few people that could speak Korean very well on set. So I think just learning the language, some people that could, that were just actors, learning the language, it was just a bit hard, and then getting the intonation of it. Yeah, like I told someone online that there's no way I would speak Korean and my dialect, my own dialect would not sound in it. Yeah, but I tried as much as possible to still make it, a bit Koreanish so that, people can actually understand and get it.
Well, I guess your hard work from you and all your crew and staff paid off because it led to the creation of this amazing movie. So once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
And Kimmy, I also want to ask you, what kind of message do you hope to convey to the audience, to the global audience through your film? And was there a specific goal you wanted to achieve? Because some people say this is another starting point between cultural exchanges between South Korea and Nigeria.
Yeah, so my goal was just to, make more friends. That's one. It sounds a bit, cringe, but to make more friends. And then also for people to enjoy that first love. A lot of Korean movies nowadays, they're interesting. Yes, they're incredible. But you see that first love, simple love, we don't really get that so much. So I just wanted to, remind people of that simple love that we all used to like, and hopefully they bring a lot of simple love movies other filmmakers bring simple love movies, Korean simple love movies. And also, I just wanted people to see our culture as well. So it's not just about the Korean culture. I wanted people to see a bit about Nigeria and know that we have communities of K-pop and K-drama lovers in Nigeria.
I think it's great to use like K content to actually try and make your culture a lot more known to us and other people as well. I think it's great. And my last question to you is, do you have any ideas for other cultural exchanges between Nigeria and South Korea that you'd like to try out in the future?
Yes, but the first thing, another movie because it can't end yet. People need to see more. People need to, enjoy more. So yes, definitely another movie. Another thing, going to South Korea. I would definitely love to come to South Korea. Try food, see places, places that I've seen, in my favorite Korean dramas. Just see them and physically enjoy myself.
Great. A big shout out to you and also to your movie, My Sunshine. All right, Kemi, thank you so, so much for your time today. Talk to you soon.
Thank you so much for having me. Annyeong.
Thank you.
Thank you. 안녕.
Right, so as Kemi mentioned, her film My Sunshine was inspired and created by her love and great interest for Korean dramas. To expand our discussion to see how engaged our global audience is with K-dramas and how interested they are, we also asked our viewers which Korean dramas or actors they like. So let's take a look at some of their responses. If we look at the comments, Toby OD says, Song Hye-kyo and the Glory, a shocking yet enthralling series that still sends shivers down my spine. Spell 4740 says, Kim Soo-hyun, just a very good actor and versatile. Jack Thompson 8873 says, my favorite Korean actor is Lee Byung-hun. His acting in Joint Security Area and A Bittersweet Life was excellent. Right, so just by looking at our viewers' comments, we can see that they're interested in a lot of different Korean dramas, movies, and actors as well. Then I want to ask you, what is it about Korean dramas that is capturing the hearts of audiences around the world?
Well, there are various reasons why Korean dramas are capturing the hearts of global audiences, but let's take a look at the screen to find out more. So, for example, for visual content to gain popularity, it's essential to have well-structured storylines. It has to be fun to watch, right? And also the presence of attractive actors and actresses in dramas also significantly contributes to their appeal. Like you read in the comments, some of them mentioned their favorite actors. And also these dramas often explore a variety of compelling themes, which enhances their popularity as well. So global hits like Squid Game and The Glory, as have been mentioned in the comment before, have been well received by both viewers and critics for addressing subjects such as injustice and violence. And these shows critique the ironies present in society while raising awareness about important issues as well. And although most Korean dramas are set in Korea and they deal with the Korean traditional culture, they resonate, not traditional culture, but culture and traditions. They do resonate with universal themes, allowing them to connect with global audiences despite the geographical and language differences we have.
Right, and a lot of Korean dramas, they kind of incorporate this theme of encouraging the good deeds and punishing the bad, which I think a lot of our global viewers would be interested in and very fun to watch. And what could be some other reasons why Korean dramas are so appealing, Ki?
Well, director Bong Joon-ho, the director of the famous movie Parasite, once said in an interview in Canada that anything that might take 10 years in Montreal takes place just in a month. In Korea, exciting, dynamic, and intense society gives a lot of creator great inspirations, and to meet the viewers' eyes and expectation around the world, they compete hard and they try their best to come up with the best content. And everything happens so quick in Korea, and they always demand high quality, giving birth to great dramas and great movies. And various OTT platform, of course, obviously give easier access to the fans around the world.
Right, even to areas where Korean dramas weren't being broadcast before.
For sure.
And the reason why we chose Korean dramas for our Korean Wave episode every Thursday is because looking back, even before the rise of K-pop from the 1990s, Korean drama sparked the Korean wave. So what are some of the early K-dramas that played a key role in spreading Korea or Korean culture to the world?
Well, there's so many, but I remember 대장금, Jewel in the Palace, was not only my first personal favorite as a young child, but also one of the very symbolic early K-dramas that played a key role at the start of the Korean wave and led to the spread of K-food as well and tourism. It all began with this drama, I believe. And the South Korean historical drama series was from 2003, starring Lee Young-ae in the title role. It tells the tale of an orphaned palace kitchen cook who went on to become the king's first female physician. And during the Joseon Dynasty, which is the setting of this drama, women's influence was very little in society. But then there, young Jung-geum strives to learn the secrets of Korean cooking and then further extends her knowledge into medicine and tries to cure the king of his various ailments. And global viewers started recognizing the beauty of Korean food, traditional food from this drama, and wanted to taste it, which brought many of them to come visit Korea to actually try them out for themselves.
Right, and especially 대장금, I think it became that drama that kind of sparked the Korean wave, because I heard that especially in the Middle East, for example, in Iran, the viewership reached 90%, which means that pretty much everyone in the country watched that drama. So 대장금 is definitely a K-drama that has played a pivotal role in spreading the Korean wave. What could be some other dramas, Ki?
Well, 겨울연가 was another one that sparked Korean wave. Back then, we actually called it 한류.
Right.
So Winter Sonata made Namisam Island so popular, so every tourist to Korea probably had visited there. As a matter of fact, I was actually in the Nami Island last Sunday.
Oh.
It turned beautiful red, orange, and yellow color with the falling leaves. And the Winter Sonata was huge in Japan. I went to college in Japan, and when I was doing a part-time work at the Korean BBQ restaurant, a lot of Japanese fans were asking me about the Korean dramas and Korean actors and actresses. And according to Korea tourism organizations, in 2017, more than half of the tourists to Korea decided to come to Korea after watching Korean dramas or movies. And many foreign fans are learning Korean language, Hangul, watching Korean dramas, not because of their schools or their major, but it's just out of pure interest in Korea.
That's why we can't leave out Korean dramas when talking about the Korean wave. And wrapping up our discussion today, do you have any Korean dramas that you'd like to recommend? I'm sure that a lot of our viewers will want to check out more dramas after watching our episode.
For sure. There are so many of my favorites that I would like to share, but I will share only a few of them, including Discovery of Love, which is 연애의 발견 in Korean. It's a typical love story, but it's a little more, it's different and it's a little more realistic with a happy ending. And there's also Because This Is My First Life. 이번 생은 처음이라. It deals with the story of people in their 30s who try to settle themselves with their jobs, first jobs, and they try to set their own home, find their own home, which is really difficult to get here in the country. And it resonates with many of the 30s.
Right, our
millennials like
generation.
us. Yeah, our generation, 20s and 30s, who are struggling to really find a job and settle down in the city. And there's also Misty and Search WWW, which are female-centric narratives that we are seeing quite a lot these days as well, with 청년, The Star is Born, etc. Yeah, so I would like to recommend some of these dramas, which are my personal favorite.
We should write it down on our K-drama list. And what do you
Yes.
suggest, Ki?
I suggest 무인도의 Diva, that's Castaway Diva, just because I was in it. And that's also the drama that Park Eun-bin, who starred in the 이상한 변호사 우영우, Extraordinary Woo. There was a very next drama after the Extraordinary Woo. And also, it's kind of old, but I love Chuno, the Slave Hunter. It's an action historical drama set in Joseon Dynasty back in those days. So the slave hunter played by Jang Hyuk, who's tracking down a general turned away slave as well as searching for the woman he loves. So you can see all the actions and traditional attires and love stories. And also, I love My Lovely Samsun, name and Kim Samsun. Also, a very old but romantic, classic romantic comedy. It made Namsan Mountains and Tower very popular with that scene where the two main characters walk up to the stairs with the rock, scissors, paper. Made every couple in Korea to just go there and do rock, scissors, paper, like 20 of them, like here and there. So yeah, there's another one that you must watch.
Right, a lot of Korean dramas that our viewers should watch. And that's all from us today, but Newsden will be back tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Korea time. Special thanks today to Choi Ji-hee.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Ki Kim.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. We are News Generation.